What's the most bullshit fact you can make up that sounds true? Everyone's anus has the same number of ridges and folds, they just vary in size. Everyone's anus pattern is as unique as a fingerprint. Goes through airport. Okay sir, please bend over and spread your cheeks. Dave. Relax. Close your butt cheeks. Uganda has no escalators. Real fact, there are 2 escalators in the entire state of Wyoming. Edit, got rid of Google AMP link. God, those things suck. That is rather odd. You would need a lot of elevators, or a couple of large ones, to move the number of people per minute that an escalator can. It seems that way anyway. It's a fake fact. Can't have 2 of something in a place that doesn't exist. He said Wyoming, not New Zealand. He said Narnia, not Rivendell. See how you sound? The average ant consumes more than 30 times its body weight in a month. Damn, their anuses must be incredibly loose. Yes, but that's for unrelated reasons. It's the varyingly sized ridges and folds. Nice try, BuzzFeed. This is the most plausible fact here. The average horse ejaculate has about as many calories as a Burger King Whopper. Due to selective breeding, modern horses actually put out 1.2 horsepower instead of the calculated 1 horsepower from back in the day. This is a stolen joke from the painkiller already postgassed. 1 horse actually produces 14.9 horsepower. It will produce 19.47 horsepower if you give it coffee. And 19.39 horsepower if you give it polished land. A single piece of macaroni is called a macaronis. Thank you for the 2 golds. Pretty sure it's a macarono. It's definitely macarenus. It's actually a macarena. Hey. The term bouquet as in a flower bouquet came from Jacques Bouquet, who was an aspiring landscaper for nobles in the 15th century. However, he found no work and instead resorted to arranging handheld bunches of flowers for sale on the street. CVS stands for chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, as they originally opened as an ice cream shop. This kind of intuitively makes sense to me because drugstores used to be where you would buy sodas and ice cream. Wait, did you make this up? Reading this thread, nothing feels safe, lol. That part is true. Nowadays drugstores with soda or lunch counters are old-fashioned, a common advertising phrase among such places. People used to hire a specific servant to ensure that all the clocks in their house were kept wound and with correct times. This is the origin of the phrase night watchman. I wish this were true. I like it. This is all hurting my brain. I have to visualize all theories as if real, then have to tell my brain it is false. The one I always get people with is that they're called cops or coppers because their badges used to be made out of copper. I have genuinely believed this for quite a while now. The way to tell if a nut is a real nut or not is if nut is a separate word. For example, peanuts and coconuts aren't nuts but macadamia nuts are. Edit, further research has shown I'm a dumbass and pistachios are in fact seeds, so new for example. Funny thing about these bullshit fact threads, they actually started way before Reddit. They were really big in the 90s in early AOL chat rooms. The room would be called something like Shit You Made Up or Made Up Shit Room. Is this your submission or a real fact? Not sure, but I used to be a writer for the daily email top 5 list, which itself was a takeoff on Letterman's top 10 list. And we would at least yearly have a top X facts you just made up list. This would have been in the early 2000s. Rocks can float in magma the same way that ice floats in water. Does rocks float on lava? Gavin Free from RT Podcast number 256. What if your legs didn't know they were legs? If you were a whale, water would be smaller. Do you think Goosebumps for blind people is just like reading a bunch of jumbled letters? I'm fine, just a bit tired. Our 14th president, Zachary Fillmore, needed to hire a spell check after misspelling hundreds of words of official documents. I love how you completely made up a reasonable sounding president name as well. My dumbass was nodding along like, yes, yes, I've heard of that guy. Waiting for the made-up part to start. It's probably because you have, kinda, the 13th president was Millard Fillmore. So, you're not really a dumbass edit. Why did I get silver for this edit too? I literally just said the name of a president. Stop giving me shit. Edit 3, stop. And the 12th was Zachary Taylor, so does that make Zachary Fillmore the 12.5th president of the United States, or is it just their ship name? So then would the 44.5th president be Baronold Trumbama? Close, it's Donarackabump. Closer still. It's Donarack Joseno Bump. N word is from the French Nuigars meaning night man. What's up my night man? Bike is short for Bikel. 2019's most common baby boy name. Act for girls. Anyone else see that movie Bohemian Act? It's very important in colder climates to completely deflate the tires of your vehicle and refill them with new air on the day of the first frost. The air in the tires from summer has a significantly higher percentage of moisture and runs the risk of freezing in the tire come winter, causing serious damage to the integrity of the tire. You should also change your blinker fluid every other oil change. Fun fact, the reason blinkers need a special fluid is because they use special incandescent liquid halogen, unlike standard lights. That's why they're much brighter than typical headlights and glow orange. Over the course of a few years, the blinker fluid is slowly used up, and must be replenished for the turn signals to work. People who neglect to change out their blinker fluid usually end up without their turn signals working, and could end up with a citation or even jail time. It's a very small part of car maintenance and requires infrequent attention, but longtime car owners should ensure that they take proper care to ensure their blinkers don't run out on them. This comment section has taught me all you have to do to sound believable is follow up on someone else's obviously fake fact. Any lie repeated often enough becomes the truth. Dogs can smell sexual preferences in humans. Cats can see what kind of race a person is. This is my favorite. Can't stop laughing. Perfect. 3 grams, 4 grams, and 5 grams refer to how many internet satellites are pointing at you. You mean, how many internet satellites are pointing their dongs at you? Hashtag X200B, differential optical navigational gyroscope hashtag X200B. Things you can do online now, guys. A coconut is a mammal because it grows hair and produces milk hashtag X200B. Edit, I thank you anonymous Redditor for the amazing gift of Reddit Gold. In return I shall give the homeless person I walked by at lunch today some money. This one is actually not far off. Coconuts also give live birth. So much glitter is produced each year and released into the wind that it's theorized that every human on Earth has at least a single speck of glitter on their bodies at all times. Duck glitter. There is glitter on me now from my wedding 3 years ago. Not a fake fact unfortunately. Edit, since so many people have asked if I shower, use soap etc. once you have glitter on you, you always have glitter on you. No matter how hard you scrub, not matter how many times you shower, you still have fucking glitter on you somewhere. Since you can never fully wash it off, it falls off you in bed, on the couch, in your clothes, everywhere. Then when you finally think you have washed it all off, you rub against something and then you have glitter on you again. It's in your hairbrush. It's on the floor of your bathroom. It's on your towels. It's in your dirty clothes. It's in your clean clothes. Now it is in your washing machine and clothes hampers. It's in your bedding. Somehow, it's on my fucking cat. Worst of all, my wife sees a speck of glitter and she remembers about all the glitter makeup she has and now she's wearing it again. Herpes of the crafting world. Olives are just pickled grapes. The New American Dictionary christened Meese as the official plural for mouse to commemorate 75th U.S. Attorney General, Edwin Meese. A moose once bit my sister.